Welcome to Wholesaling Quickies. I'm RJ Bates III. This is the series where I try to keep it as short as possible because I know you have a short attention span. So I'm going to try to get this out faster than I can get to the store and back. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the King Closers formula. How do I close deals anywhere and everywhere across the United States? So step number one, we have our lead, we call the seller, we verify that they have a property that they want to sell. Hey John, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on 123 Main Street. Looks like you filled out a form on my website or spoke to someone on my team. Are you still looking to sell that property? Boom, we get an affirmative. We move on to step number two. Awesome, so you are looking to sell for that property. How much were you asking for it? Ask them their price. This is very important in the steps of the closer's formula because it makes us different than all of our competition. Once you get a price out of them. All right, so $100,000, that sounds good. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on. Open-ended question. We don't want to say, tell me a little bit about what you got going on with the property. Just tell me what you got going on. Here's what we're trying to get out of them. Motivation. We want to understand why they need to sell one of the largest assets that they're going to own in their lifetime for a discount. So we open it up. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on. The reason why that's such a powerful question is because it allows them to decide to talk about what's most important to them. You didn't steer the conversation. You didn't ask them about condition or timeline or occupancy. None of that. Just what do you got going on? Once they start talking, here's what I want you to pretend. I want you to pretend you're me right now. What am I? I'm a chauffeur. I'm just driving around. Okay? You've got to do the same thing. You ask them, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, where do you want to go? And once they tell you, it's your job to steer the conversation, but follow their directions. When they say, I want to talk about money, you talk about money with more open-ended questions. When they start talking about their motivation and you ask more open-ended questions, you're going to really find out why they need to sell the largest asset that they're going to have in their lifetime for a discount. Now, while we're doing that and we're asking these open-ended questions, we need to be analyzing the deal using the web formula. Now that'll be in a whole different video, but we're going to sit there and we're going to comp it, we're going to underwrite it, and we're going to find out why this is a good deal for our end buyers. Now let's fast forward. We know their motivation, we know their price, we're ready to go to close the deal. What are we going to do? Reverse rapport. We're going to build that through credibility. We're going to explain our process. So we're going to say, all right, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, let me explain how this is going to go down. If you and I can come to an agreement on price today, then I'm going to send over a simple 2-page agreement. Once you sign that agreement, we're going to come out, we're going to walk the property, we're going to do an inspection, and if the property is everything that you said it is, then we'll be good to close at that price and on your timeline. But if something comes up unexpected, then we are going to have to revisit price and timeline. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes complete sense. Then we hit them with the kill shot. The kill shot is, with that being said, if I were to cover all the closing costs and there's no realtor commissions and I'm buying it cash in as-is condition, what's the best price you could do for me? That normally gets us a 10 to 20% price drop, and then we close the deal, we send them the contract. Stay on the phone with them as long as you possibly can until they sign that contract, and that's how we close deals anywhere in the United States. Now, this is a short, brief breakdown. So, right over here somewhere, there's going to be a much longer explanation where we go into great detail about all of the things inside the closer's format. If you want to watch that, click that button right there. Otherwise, I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.